Thank you, everyone. It's a privilege to be here and share a few words with you. Tonight, let's start with this. Success is not a destination. My heart success. It's a journey. Everyone is searching for some far-off place where everything is perfect. It's about the steps you take. But let me tell you, the journey to success is not as simple as it looks. The late nights, the early mornings, the moments when you're working behind the scenes, putting in the effort when no one else is around. And I want to share with you some truths that I've learned along the way. That's where success is born. Success is found in the daily grind, the unglamorous hard work, and the determination to keep going. But you see, belief is at the center of it all. Even when it gets tough. You've got to believe in yourself when no one else does. You've got to trust in your vision, your ability, and your worth. Because there will be days when the world says no, when the door slams in your face, when people doubt you. But if you don't give up, if you keep believing, that no becomes fuel, that doubt becomes your drive, and eventually those closed doors will open. Belief is what keeps you moving when everything else tells you to stop. And here's another thing, you have to embrace failure. I know it sounds strange, but it's true. Failure is not the end of the road. It's just a bend in the road. Every time you stumble, every time you fall, you're learning. You're growing, you're becoming stronger. It's through failure that you learn resilience, you learn humility, and you learn what you're really made of. So don't run from failure, learn from it. Use it. Let it shape you into the person you're meant to become. Now, hard work, there's no way around it. Success demands hard work more than you think you have to give. It's about being relentless, being disciplined, and finally, remember this success is not just about initial motivation. It's about the impact you have on others. It's about using your gifts, your talents, when you don't feel like others up, days to make a difference in their lives. But those are the days that matter the most. Because in the end, it's not about how much you have, but about how much you give. It's about leaving a legacy, making sure that when you're gone, the world is a little bit better because you were here. So my friends, if you want to know the secret to success, it's a journey, not a destination. It's fueled by belief, tempered by failure, built on hard work, and made meaningful by the impact you have on others. Keep moving forward, keep fighting for your dreams, and never forget that you have everything you need to succeed inside of you. Thank you. Success is a journey, not a destination. It's not about getting to some perfect place where everything's easy and the road is smooth. No, success is about the steps you take every single day, especially when no one's around to see them. It's about showing up when the cameras aren't rolling, when the applause is faded, and it's just you, your effort, and that empty room. You see, it's in those quiet moments when the world is asleep, when there's no one to cheer you on, that's when you're truly tested. That's when you find out what you're really made of. Anybody can give their best when the lights are bright and the stage is set, but it's what you do when the lights are off that defines your path. It's in the grind, in the little things, the daily habits that most people ignore because they seem too small, too insignificant to matter. But those small steps add up. Every single rep you do, every extra hour you put in, every book you read when you could be watching TV, it all counts. That's where the foundation is built. That's where the seeds of greatness are planted. You can't skip those steps. You can't skip the struggle. You can't skip the process. Because it's in the process that you become the person capable of handling success. It's in the process that you develop the discipline, the focus, the character that it takes to stay on top when you get there. So don't look for shortcuts. Don't look for the easy way out. Embrace the journey, embrace the grind, and know that every small effort is bringing you closer to your goal. It might not feel like it now. It might even feel like you're going nowhere, but stay with it. Because when the time comes and your moment arrives, you'll be ready. And you'll realize that the journey, every step of it, was the real reward. Believing in yourself, that's where it all begins. It's the foundation, the heartbeat of success. It's easy to say, but living it is another story. Because there will be days when doubt creeps in, when the voices around you get louder, telling you that you can't, you won't, you're not enough. And in those moments, you've got to dig deep and find that voice inside you that says, yes, I can. You've got to have a vision for yourself, a vision that no one else might understand. They might not see what you see. They might not understand why you're working so hard, why you keep pushing when things don't seem to be going your way. But that's okay because it's not their vision, it's yours. It's your dream, your path, and only you can walk it. You have to trust that there's something special inside of you, something that the world needs, even if they don't know it yet. People will doubt you, friends, family, even those who claim to have your best interests at heart. They'll say you're aiming too high, that you're dreaming too big, that you should play it safe. But here's the truth, if you don't believe in yourself, why should anyone else? If you don't see your own worth, if you don't recognize your own potential, you'll never give yourself a chance to rise above. Belief isn't just some motivational quote you hang on the wall. It's a decision you make every day. When you wake up in the morning, you choose to believe that you're capable. You choose to believe that your dream is worth fighting for, that your hard work will pay off, that your sacrifices will matter. It's a decision that says no matter what comes my way, I'm not backing down. When you believe in yourself, truly believe, something amazing happens. Doors that seemed locked suddenly start to open. Opportunities that seemed out of reach come closer. It's not magic, it's the power of self-confidence, of seeing yourself not as you are, but as you could be. So don't wait for someone else to validate you. Don't wait for someone else to tell you that you're good enough. Look in the mirror and know that you have everything you need to succeed right there inside you. Trust in that, hold on to that, and watch how it changes everything. Because when you believe in yourself, there's no limit to how far you can go. You've got to embrace failure. I know that doesn't sound like something you want to hear. Failure is scary, it's uncomfortable, and it makes you question yourself. But let me tell you, this failure is not the end. It's not a wall that stops you, it's a door that challenges you to push through. It's a teacher, a guide, a tough mentor that shows you what you need to learn, where you need to grow, and how you can become better. See, failure isn't something to fear, it's something to use. When you fall, when you mess up, when you get rejected, it's not a sign that you're not good enough. It's a sign that you're trying, that you're reaching, that you're stepping outside of your comfort zone. It's proof that you're in the game, that you're daring to dream, that you're going after something bigger than yourself. Nobody ever reached success without a few bruises, without stumbling along the way. Every setback, every mistake, every misstep is part of the journey. It's part of what shapes you into the person who's ready for success. Because when you fall, you learn how to get back up. When you fail, you learn resilience. And resilience, that's the difference between those who give up and those who make it. You've got to take the hits, take the criticism, take the moments when you're flat on your back, staring up at the ceiling, wondering if you should even keep going. But you can't let those moments define you. You can't let those moments make you feel small. You have to get up, dust yourself off, and say, all right, I learned something from that. Now let's try again. Failure isn't just about what happens to you. It's about how you respond. It's about what you do next. Do you stay down, or do you rise up stronger, smarter, more determined than ever? That's where character is built. That's where the real growth happens. Because it's easy to keep going when everything's going right, but when things fall apart, when it feels like the world is against you, that's when you find out who you really are. And don't think that failure is a reflection of your worth. It's not. It's a reflection of your effort, of your willingness to take risks, to put yourself out there. So don't hide from it, don't run from it. Face it head on. Look failure in the eye and say, you're not going to break me, learn from it, grow from it, and let it make you stronger. Remember, every time you fail, you're one step closer to success. Every time you fall, you're building the strength to stand taller. So don't be afraid to fail. Be afraid of never trying, of playing it safe, of staying in your comfort zone. Because success lies on the other side of those failures. And when you finally make it, when you finally reach that place you've been working so hard for, you'll look back at those failures and realize they were never the enemy, they were the stepping stones that got you there. Let's talk about hard work. You've got to be willing to put in the work day in and day out. It's that simple, and yet it's the part that most people want to skip. They want the reward without the effort, the glory without the grind. But let me tell you, there is no substitute for hard work. You can't fake it, you can't shortcut it, you can't wish your way around it. If you want something, you've got to sweat for it. Hard work means doing the things that others aren't willing to do. It means getting up earlier, staying later, putting in that extra hour when everyone else is calling it a day. It's not about showing off, it's about showing up. Day after day, week after week, even when you're tired, even when you'd rather be somewhere else, it's about consistency, about building a habit of giving your best no matter what. People think hard work is just about grinding, but it's more than that. It's about pushing yourself, challenging yourself, getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. It's easy to work hard when you're feeling motivated, when the sun is shining, when everything is going your way. But what about those days when you're exhausted, when you don't feel like it, when you're not seeing any progress? That's when real hard work kicks in. That's when you have to dig deep, find that discipline, and keep pushing forward. See, discipline is the bridge between your goals and your reality. Motivation will get you started, but discipline is what keeps you moving when the excitement fades. It's about making the tough choices, turning off the TV, saying no to distractions, sacrificing your weekends if that's what it takes. Because success doesn't care about your feelings. It cares about what you're willing to do to get there. And here's the thing, hard work doesn't always pay off right away. Sometimes you'll work and it'll feel like nothing's changing, like you're stuck in the same place. But that's when you've got to trust the process. Keep showing up, keep giving it everything you've got, even when the results aren't there yet, because the work you put in today, the sacrifices you make today, they're planting seeds. And one day, when you least expect it, those seeds will start to grow. Success doesn't just find you. You have to go out there and chase it down. You have to outwork the competition, outlast the setbacks, outshine the doubt. And when you do, when you finally reach that goal, you'll know that it wasn't luck or chance that got you there. It was your sweat, your grit, your relentless drive. That's the power of hard work. It's not glamorous, but it's real, and it's what separates those who dream from those who achieve. Success isn't just about what you achieve for yourself. It's about what you do for others, about the impact you leave behind. Because at the end of the day, the titles, the accolades, the things you accumulate, they're not what truly matter. What really matters is how you use your success to make a difference, to uplift those around you, to inspire someone else to reach for their own greatness. That's what real success looks like. When you're climbing that mountain, it's easy to think it's all about getting to the top. But once you get there, you realize that the view is so much better when you've brought others with you. It's about more than just being the best. It's about helping others see the best in themselves. It's about being a light in someone else's darkness, a voice of encouragement when they can't find the strength to keep going. There's a responsibility that comes with success, a responsibility to reach back, to lift up, to show the way for those who are still finding their path. Because you remember what it felt like when you were struggling, when you didn't know if you'd ever make it. And if you've got the chance to make that journey a little easier for someone else, you take it. That's what separates true greatness from just having a lot of stuff. Think about the people who inspired you, the ones who made you believe that you could do more, be more. They didn't just talk about their success, they showed you the way. They taught you by their example, by the way they carried themselves, by the way they treated others. They understood that the real measure of success is not what you have, but how many lives you touch, how many people you help to rise up alongside you. And it doesn't mean you have to change the whole world. No, sometimes it's about making a difference in the life of just one person. It's about using your voice, your story, your experiences to remind someone that they're not alone, that they're capable, that their dreams matter. It's about being that person who says, if I can do it, you can too. Because when it's all said and done, people won't remember the awards you won, the money you made, the status you achieved. They'll remember how you made them feel, how you inspired them to be better, how you showed up when they needed you most. They'll remember the legacy you left behind, not the legacy of what you took, but of what you gave. So when you think about success, think bigger than just yourself. Think about the lives you can touch, the hearts you can reach, the difference you can make. Because true success isn't just about reaching your destination, it's about making sure others can find their way too. It's about lifting as you climb, about being a beacon, a guide, a mentor. And when you live that way, when you use your success to serve others, you'll find that your own life becomes richer, more meaningful, and more fulfilling than you ever imagined. That's the real secret. It's not about you. It's about what you do with what you've been given. It's about leaving this world a little better than you found it, about being a source of hope, strength, and inspiration for those who need it. And when you do that, when you make your life about more than just yourself, that's when you'll truly understand what success means.